3 years. That was the forecast from Deloitte, tipping the coronavirus JobKeeper and Seeker programs to blast a $143 billion hole in the budget bottom line.
What people know is there's 6 months of an economic lifeline.
An economic lifeline for bushfire-ravaged regions too, $650 million for recovery and reconstruction.
We will be building back better.
Anthony Albanese, meanwhile, wants to build high rail and reignite Australian manufacturing.
We have a once-in-a-century moment to rethink and renew.
Trade tensions continuing, with China threatening to disrupt the best-laid plans.
It's been an ongoing issue between our two countries.
Barley set to attract an 80% tariff, and it wasn't the only agricultural export set to be targeted by China's campaign. A beef biff emerging on Tuesday, Beijing blindsiding the government by suspending imports from 4 Australian abattoirs.
It's disappointing that no notification was given.
Another economic headache for the Treasurer, who struggled to swallow some tough economic numbers. Josh Frydenberg conceding the crisis will claim 1.4 million jobs, leading to 10% unemployment by June, before being whisked away for a COVID-19 test. Labor left searching for answers.
If only the Treasurer had coughed up some detail.
The Treasurer was back to work Wednesday, testing negative for the virus, but not everyone is so lucky, with the Chief Medical Officer revealing the actual number of cases globally is 5 times higher than officially reported.
I'd be very surprised if the true international caseload isn't close to that 20 million mark. I cannot see border measures. They'll be one of the last things to go.
And when the borders do open, it's unlikely a group of bolshy backbenchers will be bound for Beijing.
Post-Wuhan coronavirus, Australians expect reparations.
China criticism proving problematic for the Foreign Minister.
Of course, we have our differences from time to time, and we deal with those as they arise.
For the first time, official jobs numbers took into account coronavirus restrictions, and it was a devastating blow.
This is a tough day for Australia.
Unemployment jumping a full percentage point to 6.2, almost 600,000 jobs wiped away. That number would be higher if not for the 6 million Australians on JobKeeper. Combined with those on JobSeeker, 7.6 million Australians are now receiving government support.
That's more than half the workforce.
Support for mental health was on the agenda for National Cabinet on Friday.
The loneliness of isolation, anxiety about a job.
$48 million committed for a pandemic package to tackle mental illness, as the Prime Minister tackled criticism from his critics on China.
And we respect their lines, as we expect our lines to be respected.
The rocky relationship rounding out the week in a similar spot to where it began. Finn McHugh, Sky News, Canberra.